Da, 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 da. Checking on everything. This is all running smoothly. Audio is good. That's in position. All right. So let me get back to that here. Welcome, guys, to post-dinner Final Fantasy. I decided we're going to go ahead and do 14 instead of just go back to 7. Because I haven't played 14 on stream in a while. Oh. Okay, what were we doing? I'm through the shoot. Fishing, we have a Realm Reborn, a relic. Right, what do I need to do for that? That's right, I was working on getting my crafting up so I can make the long arms composite bow, because then I couldn't find it at all in the marketplace. I'll check it anyways. Maybe it might pop up. Actually, this way might be better. Try not to sneeze again. Hold on. I have been sneezing all evening, and it's driving me nuts. Oh, Lucci's bound. Back it down. Oh, it really is annoying. Right, did I need a long arms composite bow? How much are they going for? 48,000. Might just still be best to thought I could craft that. Okay, crafting, carpenter, level 50. Well, yeah. I want to start that process or not. I mean, I gotta. So I can get into the diadem. So I'm not sure. I said I have no real plan for tonight for what we could do. Do I have it? We got the main quest. Main quest we can look. I gotta do a lot of this stuff here too. Oh my god, excuse me. Got main story to work on. I've got that's for Dark Knight. Yep, Dark Knight. Well, I can do story quest. I mean, I still got to sell a whole bunch of fish from last time. I haven't played Nienda since last time, and we did the fishing. They have other characters I play for offline, off stream. What is my... I'm still currently corporal. Nope, I'm not going to get anywhere with that. Let's go and sell fish. All right. Okay, that actually is kind of cool. I gotta admit, for Paladin arm. Let's see. Where is everything? Let's head to an inn real quick while I figure out what the plan is for the evening. I haven't moved any. I haven't touched at all Dark Knight. Let me do this real quick. And that gauge down. That gauge down. Oh no, I need to save that first. Drop things off into the glamour. Let's see. Yeah. And I might have to end up doing it later, pull them back out. Upgrade everything. But this clears out the space in my inventory. Let's go now for the Dark Knight, since I haven't done anything with that. What do I want to do specifically for Dark Knight? Let's go and do it on... Actually, we do this one. Let's go... Yep, so they've got that figured. It's unique, what can I say? There we go. For Dark Knight. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I guess I'm not too terribly worried about Dark Knight, because I'm not usually going to be playing that. So, back to Reaper. Alright, what do I want to do? Do I want to work on MSQ, or do I want to go ahead and we just do kind of a crafting stream? Work on getting, it's that one. La -di -di -di, la -di 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 -di. You know, and we have MSQ to go through. Where is that? Okay, that's still out there in Garlemald. I gotta do that. You know, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and start. Yeah, let's go ahead and start with the MSQ, and then we'll go and just kind of towards the end of the day, we'll just kind of we'll work on crafting. Or at least gathering, unlock the firmament. Oh, bye, Miala. Bring you back. Let's see. That way. We just follow. Nope, this one right down below. Whole bunch of trespassers will be eaten, huh? Let's go look at that. Do you want to do yet? I just realized I don't have any food that I've eaten yet. Cool. All right. Where was that blue? Eulmore Garlemald. Flying. Now you do you. Bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum, ba-da-da-dum. Right, that other one's up there. Almost ran right into them. Sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and there we go. Hold on, what's going on here? Wanted to make sure internet wasn't about ready to crap out of me like it's done the past couple of, it's done a few times over the last week. Or I'll be fine, and all of a sudden internet says go on me, and it's like, really? It is what it is, I know, but still. Be very annoying. We'll hold off on the bigger hits. Get me, Moe, sorry. Oh god, so that one is one of the ones that gotta follow. Perfect, Nugan. Nope. Alright, so we're gonna do the whole sneaky behind the kid. I'm not looking forward to it. Actually, here, before I get carried away, where did I... Okay, there is one more out in the wild, and I think that's actually out this way towards the dungeon that's right here. If I recall correctly. Oink. Alright, let's just take care of you so you're out of my way. Another blocked street. Who are you? Mother sent you? Tell her I won't go to the enemy camp. I'm going home. Your home is gone, kid. Say, stop following me. Alright, once again, the boy with the sky blue hair is taking flight and will be looking over his shoulder for signs of trouble from now on. With a weary sigh, you resume the hunt. He's doing his thing. I remember correctly, somewhere up here he does a circle. He loops. Yeah, we failed that one. Yep, he does a loop. So, I don't want to do about that. Get rid of this. Remember, he does loop twice or just the one time? I don't remember. Do his thing. He's gonna yell. Let him do his circle. He's going to come back around this way. Oh, it blended way too well. All right. Gasp. Le gasp. I think he does the loop back twice. The first one was here. I don't remember where the second one's at. Yep, there was the other one. Blending into the brick. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. Do I need to take care of you? No, our home. It was here. Right here. Yes. You again? Leave me alone. I'm staying here to build a new house. Bigger and better than the old one. Child's escaped your grasp again, though this may be construed as a particularly tiresome endeavor. Remember that he is only a child and knows no better. You should find him before he comes to harm. Why do you care so much? We're enemies, remember? Why are you trying to help me? You're also a kid. You're also a non-combatant. So you need help and I'm offering it. How would your mother feel if someone wanted to happen to you? I like that one. I don't care what you say. We don't need your help. Yeah, you do. But Mother's worried I should go back to the station. I'm porting because I don't want to run through it all right now. I don't feel like running through all them enemies. All right, back to the mother. I was wondering when I would see you again. I'm happy to report my son has returned. Poor creature, you should have seen him. tears pouring down his little cheeks, crying his apologies to me. I know what you were. I know you're the one who found him, though he didn't mention a word of it to me. I almost couldn't believe my ears when he said he wouldn't mind moving to your camp. He was dead against it only hours ago. What could have happened, I wonder? For your heart, ma'am, you don't want to know. What? He was attacked? By that horrid Magitek, you say? Goodness, what must have been quite a shock for my little man. Thank you for coming to his rescue. There is a salutary lesson to be gained from all this, though one that I hope he retains. Do not scorn a proffered hand when one is in need, whether that hand be a friend or foes. At any rate, I thank you for finding him. It's not much, but please, I insist. I'm more interested in the flight thing, because that's all I need. That's not what I wanted to do. Fishing. Let's get back up to Garlemald. Let's choose both, so we haven't got anything else yet. Speak with Thancred. Where is Thancred at? He's back over there again. We be porting. We'll spend the 100 gold on Gil. I don't want to run it. I'm being lazy. Oh, excuse me. I know you guys didn't hear it. I muted it, but whoo, that was the lower gut there. Oh, I forgot to get the chocobo key. None. Sooner or later here, I'm going to be abducted by Xenos, or at least Van Daniel. Ah, there you are. As expected, I ran into a few bees who went down without much of a fight. The temper proved somewhat troublesome, but those chains should keep them under control until our allies take them into custody. With that taken care of, I'm to gather a few supplies and then return to the station. While I see that, would you mind praising Lucia of our progress? As it happens, I have some rather pertinent information from our recent scouting forays, but I'll save that for later. First things first and all that. Alright, back to Lucia. Lucia. Can I remember how... I'd have to go watch one of the cutscenes again, how exactly her name is pronounced. With Lucia or Lucia. I think it's Lucia. Ah, I was informed of Quintus's suicide. It must have come as a great shock to his men. What of the refugees? I'm told some are receptive to our proposal, but I would hear your first-hand account. That so many did not hesitate to accept proves how desperate their situation has become. We'll do our best to make them feel welcome. The troops who participated in the ambush are no exception. They will be afforded the same treatment as any other refugee, perfidy notwithstanding. After all, even I wanted to make an example of them, there's no one left to learn from it. We will tell our allies that these soldiers were acting under direct orders of the Legatus, and that following his suicide, they offered a full and unconditional surrender. Perhaps Quintus thought that had he lived, he would have tried as a war criminal, and his men punished with him. Perhaps by taking his own life, he hoped to absolve them of any culpability. Or perhaps, like too many others, he was a true believer to the end. Who can say? I didn't know the man or his heart. His reasons, noble or otherwise, died with him, and it falls to us to clean up the mess. Alright, Is it better or worse than I've got? Worse. Although, what's it look like? Maybe something for our future glamour. No manual, just an advisor. Okay. I assume you're curious about how matters have progressed here in your absence. Quite well, as it happens. Now that we procured ceruleum from Tapper's Den, the recently repaired heaters can provide much needed warmth. Furthermore, we prepared sufficient food for everyone. Those from Tertium shall find hot meals waiting upon their arrival. There's one for you, so go ahead and get some well-earned rest. I believe that we're capable of wielding a ladle or two without your assistance. Sometimes I wonder. On your way, Maita asked you to seek out Y'shtola. She was but recently attending to the wounded, but she meant to be taking a rest herself. See that she is. Alright, how many blue quests? I got 2. So that'd be the last 2, and there's the main quest right there. Okay. Take care of that. Commissary officer. Well, now here's a sight that warms the heart. I never thought I'd have the honor to meet a hero of your pedigree, let alone beg for your aid. You see, I've got a shipment of supplies sent to Tapper's Den, and having someone who knows the lay of the land by my side will go a long way to ensure the safe delivery. I'd defend it myself, but I have to carry the bloody thing. If you'd be so kind to escort me, I assure you it'll make it worth your while. Well then, I'll be waiting outside the gates of the camp. Come meet me when you're ready, but don't take too long. Monsters around these parts. I'm well aware of that. Alright, now I need to go continue the main quest in a second. Y'shtola. I need to take care of. Let's see here. Gala scans and surroundings, but for what or whom? I've seen you before. In Tertium, yes. I was part of the first group transferred here. But there's someone I'm trying to find. A small boy, red hair. Have you seen him, Garland? He's probably still refusing to budge. Oh, my apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Gala, 1st Legion. I've been doing what I can for the refugees, though I suppose I'm one myself. You see, I've always tried to help those in need. Some call me a busybody, in fact. Before joining the military, I was a member of the Vigils Urbani, and it was my duty to keep the citizens safe. Old habits die hard, though, which is why I'm determined to look after the lad. He's been separated from his parents in the chaos, but won't leave the station without them. Thing is, that's no place for a child his age to be fending for himself. You've seen the conditions there. He needs food and warmth, which you and yours have been kind enough to offer. I should go back to the station and try to persuade him to join your camp. Could I trouble you to accompany me? It'll do him good to see you're not the monster he probably thinks you are. Thank you. Well then, no time like the present. Okay, so we have that one. There you are. I knew you'd have the heart to help a soul in need. All right. Yep, L's in there. Look at the ears. I don't know. Maybe he might be here. I don't know. I could be wrong. I probably am. I don't need to worry about chit chat. We need to get you there and done with. Here we are, safe and sound. I couldn't have done it without you, friend. Now that's all that's left to deliver the goods. Let's enter those caves and get some shelter from these freezing winds, eh? Well, the goods have been safely delivered, but I'm afraid I have one more task to beg of you. Of course, I'd do it myself if I could, but I'm afraid this calls for someone with skills that I lack. You're not obligated to help me again, but seeing how you are already here, maybe you won't mind hearing me out. Not yet. We will come back. Okay, we are level 80. Almost level 86. We are so damn close. So close. If my prediction is correct, he should still be around here. His name is Volusus, but most know him better by his scarlet locks. Considering how reluctant he is to leave, I doubt he'd answer if we tried calling out to him. Would you mind helping me look? Yep. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, remember where would... Graha, there you are. Volusus. Who are you? Volusus. Thus. We've been looking everywhere for you, still refusing to join everyone at the other camp, I see. I'm not going anywhere, not without Mom and Dad. Don't you see it's for your own good? I know you. Came here with Euless, didn't you? Please, you've got to listen to me. Mom and Dad are alive. I know they are. No one's saying they aren't. Sorry to burden you, but I have a feeling he'll be more cooperative once he's got this off his chest. Hear him out, would you? And that give me a... level 86, I think. Yep, 86. My death gauge has expanded. Well, they expanded. Okay. Upon learning the trait Void Soul, weapon skills such as Lemur Shroud will grant Void Shroud. When executed, the sufficient stacks you can execute actions such as Lemur Slice and Lemur Scythe. Stacks of Lemur Shroud can be consumed to execute Void Reaping or Communio, required at level 90. Okay, so I got more dots. Okay, good to know. I know I said I'd hear him out, but we're not going to. Acquired Void Soul. Lemur Scythe, Harvest Moon. Yeah, I want to make sure there's nothing else besides just the fact that my Void Soul thing has... That's this right here. So 88 is when I get Plentiful Harvest. 90 I get Communio. So that's pretty much it after that. Okay. Wrong button. I want that one. Somehow I don't think that's any better. Oh, it is better. Okay, then. Okay, it is better than what I've got. Premium materia. Reset my gear. You stole it. You are just as bad as I am. 3 minutes to an ad break, guys, so just let you know. Yes, I have been taking proper breaks and imbibing sufficient water, but what of the Warrior of Light? You and the twins have an established history of reckless disregard for your own well-being. I don't get a choice. We're all fortunate that none of you lend yourselves in my care. I've already quite enough to deal with between the tempered and the first wounded. Alas, so I can mend their bodies, the toll and experiences have taken on their hearts and minds is another matter altogether. For their sakes, we mustn't waver, but nor must we rush ahead in eagerness to see the day won, and in so doing so, invite disaster. Alright, before we get started, drink of water. We have a couple cutscenes to go through. I can't remember how many of these are voiced. We'll find out.
Is that all of them?
The last of those who agreed to join us, yes.
We left heaters and provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's earned a rest. We'll see to those in need of medical attention, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
Soup. Sometimes a good soup is just all you need.
Warmth. At last.
Marvelous, isn't it? All thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add. On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
Hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment, but it was our Leminson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
Well, be that as it may, we single-handedly got the interior heating up and running again, didn't we?
The hells you did! We were there every step of the way.
We? You barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
I love the fact, for anybody playing the game, from start to finish, if you pay attention, your vocabulary increases.
I did a damn sight more than you lily-livered bilge rat.
Take that back!
Make me.
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
Here. At ease, man. There's nothing funny in it. I'm from Alamigo, but was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Apparently, it's adapted from a steppe recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
It's a bit too flavorful for my liking.
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
It's the little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
I know this is not a dream, and yet...
It will be a nightmare. Soon. Through no fault of their own.
I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination. That my world had been forever changed. And just as I had grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible. Were it not for you and your fellow scions, the rifts between man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged. The Grand Company of Eorzea. The Ilsabard contingent. We owe it all to you. We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter.
Let's see, as do I, and we often don't have the luxury of choice, but I'm just gonna as do I. Something simple. Nice and simple.
I'm honored to fight by your side. As an Eorzean and Garlean both, I shall do all in my power to bring my peoples together.
It is a remarkable achievement. Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
Would that it had come sooner.
Indeed. Too many are not here to see it. And yet, there is a warmth in my breast, as if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean. On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass me by.
On behalf of the Gallian Empire, thank you for inviting me today.
What? Emperor Varys?
They are being tempered. The talismans! Quickly!
Save me, brave hero! Ahem. My lord has requested your presence, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Yep, there we go. Bastard. The bastard that is Fandaniel.
The experiment was a success, but I fear our time is short. I shall begin the preparations.
Now, it is time for you to awaken. Good morrow to you. Here, have a taste before it gets cold. Oh, but be sure to remove your helmet. Take a moment, too, to familiarize yourself with that borrowed flesh. So, how does it feel? I, for one, find those first moments within a new body to be most refreshing. We had a Magitech engineer by the name of Aulus to thank for this method of soul extraction and implantation. I believe the two of you met briefly in Ala Mhigo. His was a rather sticky end, wasn't it? Thankfully, he was thoughtful enough to leave behind his Mindjack technology. I took the liberty of making some improvements and selecting you as my esteemed test subject.
Give me back my buddy, or this is such a pain in the arse. That one.
Come now. To us Ascians, it is no different from trying on new clothes. Why not make the most of it by partaking in this fine cuisine? I must say, I have gone to great lengths to reunite you with my lord. When I discovered that his friend was in this neck of the woods, I suggested inviting you over for dinner. He never deigned to respond, but I took his silence as a resounding yes. Oh my! Daddy is pleased his grumpy little boy has finally found his playmate. Ah, exposition is in order. The Garlean Empire has long outlawed all forms of religion. No gods to worship, no risk of summoning. Brilliantly simple. But people being people must turn to something or someone in their hour of need. Who then? Why, His Radiance the Emperor, of course. As you have observed firsthand, Garlemald has seen better days. The legendary Solosos Galvus, dead. Provinces near and far in open rebellion. Our bold new emperor assassinated. And that last one even sparked a civil war. What rotten luck. The people cried out for salvation. Their earnest pleas, one might even call them prayers, a supplication united for the Empire to reclaim her former glory. And so their will did manifest, channeled through the corpse of none other than Emperor Varus himself. And lo, the Savior was born, the embodiment of the Garlean spirit, their anima. It calls to its subjects, compelling them to take up arms and fight. And just as the wealth and power gravitate towards the Empire's capital, so too does ether from every corner of the globe. The towers with which you and your allies have been so preoccupied were created as an extension of Anima itself. An ingenious design. Would you not agree, my lord?
Does the pursuit of prey you have bested before excite you? Of course not. Absent the challenge, the thrill, your prize is a hollow victory. Butchery. Perhaps you think that to be the extent of my promise. I have no doubt fallen in your estimation since Alamigo. Fair enough. But do not let your disdain deprive us, of an opportunity to craft an even more majestic moment of euphoria. I have been honing my craft as I set the stage for our reunion. Wheresoever there is suffering and despair, you appear to fulfill your duty as defender of this star. The chaos and destruction that my hordes have wrought are my gifts to you alone. At a loss for words? No matter. As you will learn, I have only just begun.
Oh, will you not finish your meal?
There is only one thing that can sate my hunger. And it would seem my friend has lost her appetite. I hoped this display of civility might prove an entertaining diversion, but clearly we are above such pretensions. While my lifeless body was in the possession of the Ascian, I too claimed another's as my own. It was an enlightening experience to fight in an unfamiliar form. Flaws and failings in my technique were plain to see. Whence rises one's true strength? The flesh? The soul? Perhaps you should like to discover the answer for yourself. Or together.
Oh dear! Whatever would happen if my lord were to greet your friends as you? I shudder to imagine what carnage he would wreak. We'd better hurry if we want to avert the bloodbath. You can thank me later for my generosity.
How many times is it going to take me to get through this section?
Ah, there it is. Your camp, I believe. If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that you, the other you, is making her way there as we speak. Alas, this you will have to walk from here, or run if you can manage it. My lord would be cross if I made it too easy. Such ingratitude. I'd not squander this fighting chance. After all, you've obstacles enough to overcome. Right on cue. Tempered soldiers, withstanding orders to kill those not sworn to Anima. Under normal circumstances, you would make short work of them. But on this occasion, the odds are not so heavily stacked in your favor.
Fun time. All right, for in the cold. Proceed. Drop me 3 levels. Okay. What am I looking here? All right, Rampart. remember if I need to attack.
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity. Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows.
Yes.
Scurrying about like a rodent.
Let's see. Inspect the Imperial. Can I do it without attracting attention? So far, yes. Go ahead and heal up completely. Where am I going is my biggest question. Bum, 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 bum. Where am I and where am I going? So I think I gotta go this way? I'm trying to remember the direction I have to go. Okay, I have one medikit. Wait, don't get stuck. Two medical kits. I can avoid combat as best as possible. Reach camp, broken glass within the time limit. Alright, the Medcheck Reaper's leg has been damaged, but the weaponry should still function. You may be able to clear a path, find an identification key and fuel. Son of a biscuit munch. I know there's one in here. You've not turned? Thank goodness. I thought I was the only one left. The bastards got my leg when they took down my Medcheck Reaper. If you can repair its leg, though, it should still work. Here, take this key. Alright, so I need ceruleum for fuel. Turn around. Fuck. Nope, no, 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 no. Fudge you all. No. I don't want to fight you guys. Son of a... Yeah, alright, well, let's redo it. I did not want to fight them. Alright, let's go through this process again. Should just start me right at the beginning of the sequence, not having to go through all this again. So leave. Yeah. Alright, gotta go through this whole process. Come on. Pandana, quit chatting. So leave the armor alone. You gotta be flipping kidding me there. I gotta go through that whole process again. Ugh. I have to remember to avoid the matchstick armor, come back to those once I know I need ceruleum.
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity. Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows, scurrying about like a rodent.
Alright. Alright, so I need ceruleum and... But since I haven't done anything, I should be able to get some. I don't know how much ceruleum I need. Okay, temperate. Turn around and go. Come on, Mother Humper. Move. Of course. The moment I try to go around, I'm going to get attacked by them. Oh, good God. Yeah, Mother Humper. Miff you. You find a medical kit, but nothing else. Okay. Hey, can you turn around and go? Small sack. Another medical kit. Direct repair? Fuel? No. God damn it. No fuel. Son of a... Now who's attacking me? Fuck you. Damn it! Son of a bitch. I need to do these Imperials, but I need you. Can't do that. All the way over here, and then I have to work my way back. There's two of you right there. Great. No fuel either. I gotta fight you. Down Imperial. I need fuel. Where are you? There it is. Fuel ensconced wreckage. And a medical kit. I gotta work my way back. Oh, then I gotta haul it back. Muckers. All right, we have 18 minutes left. And then they'll respond. That's annoying. All right, you turn around, go. I need to get past you. I don't want to deal with you. Come on. Come on. Would you turn around? Annoying. Very annoying. All right, so I need to go. All right, so disembark. You son of a biscuit. All right. Bum. Ow. All right, now we got it. All right, what am I doing here? Okay, come on, everybody. All right. Alright, well, I didn't die. I have 22 health left. I survived. Oh, so I gotta crawl now. Shite. As I unable to escape the blast, you begin to lose consciousness. I have to crawl. That's it. I gotta do 2 minutes of, not 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Okay. It's dark. Ow, excuse me. Oh, sorry about that.
It is a miracle we were able to restrain the Tempered without suffering casualties.
A welcome one. Arun, Senna, and the others have their hands full as it is. Thankfully, there are enough scales for everyone.
And what of Eulas? His symptoms were particularly severe.
They were, but others fared still worse, including some brought back from the Magna Glacius. As those in most desperate need take priority, it may be a while before he receives treatment. But rest assured that he will. In the meantime, we must find our missing friend. May the Fury guide you.
Of all the bloody times for a disappearing act.
Right when the first wave struck, we'd be fools to think it a coincidence. But where even to begin the search? No one saw her leave in the chaos, and we've no trail to follow.
While I know full well she can handle herself, I worry all the same.
Ah, speak of the devil.
Well, time to call off the search.
Case closed.
That's her, over there.
Aye, 'twould appear so. Thou art struggling to perceive her presence?
I am. Perhaps, in the aftermath of the wave, there is some residual effect interfering with my faculties. But...
Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
Now, all's well that ends well. Are you all right?
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Let's see here. Let's see. Enough, Xenos. Get away from them, you bastard. Oh, enough.
Sadly, that is all we have time for today. The effect has run its course, and back to your own bodies you must go. But where are my manners? We have all traveled so very far, and I've yet to pay my respects. Though in my defense, I was ill-prepared to receive so many uninvited guests. As such, preliminary entertainments were in order. A handful of tempered soldiers to hamper your progress. Refugees to command your attention while I siphon the ceruleum from the shadows. Particularly effective, that. Charitable souls that you are, you bent over backwards to aid them. Heedless of the delay. Predictable to a fault. And so my plan approaches completion unhindered. Anima will soon have absorbed the requisite amount of ether. And then shall come the spectacle to end all spectacles. The eldest and most powerful of primals will awaken, and all shall bear witness to the final days!
The gods themselves will be my meal. Your dear companions my dessert. Upon this world I'll feast, and death shall follow in my wake. All your hate, all your rage, you will render unto me.
For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, weal enmeshed with woe. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence. Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation.
Thank goodness. She's awake.
Let's see, is everyone alright? So I'm not dead yet. Tempted. Either one. So I'm not dead yet?
I am pleased to report you are very much alive.
Everything in working order? That's a relief. Oh, and before I forget, thanks for coming to our rescue.
Given recent events, I would be surprised if you weren't feeling a bit poorly. A hearty meal and a long rest would be my recommendation under normal circumstances, but these are anything but. If Fandaniel's boasts are to be believed, we must act quickly. Once you've blown away the cobwebs, we can discuss preparations for our assault on the Tower of Babel.
Alright. We're going to take a quick break. My eyeballs are floating away. So, as nature calls, let's all get up, stretch, do what we need to do, and we'll be back in a couple minutes. Sound all good? I English well, yes. So, I will be back, like I said, after I've grounded the eyeballs. So, be right back, guys. I love the fact it's the same encoder, but there's something about the be right back screen that apparently OBS didn't like. There's nothing different. It's the same what you guys are seeing here, yet it didn't like it, and I don't know why. Oh well, it is what it is. Are you certain you're well? Nothing out of place? No missing bits? I'll be honest, I honestly think Warrior of Light has a few screws loose, but she's been that way the entire time, so good, though I won't promise the same for Fandaniel and Xenos after I'm through with them. How much must these people suffer before they're satisfied? How many cruel, pointless tricks must they play? Prelude to the final days or no, this ends now. Lucia? Alright, so now we're going to that. Are you well enough to make your report? I missed out on a good salmon dinner because someone stole my body. This anima was summoned with the corpse of Emperor Varus. Thus their depravity no bounds. No, it doesn't. They took Artburt's body from 100 years ago. It seems not. More to the point, we can surmise that that wave of ether issued not from the Tower of Babel, but from the primal lurking within it. A primal whose cry rang rather more loudly in your ears than ours. If you were to take into the tower itself, then this proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that it is the beating heart of the Telophoroid's machinations. In which case, we have some highly relevant information. As many of you know, ever since we dispatched troops to free the Luviers, we have been developing a plan to infiltrate the tower. According to Thancred, and his scouts, the main structure is lousy with with tempered and enemy magitech. Furthermore, the road leading to it has collapsed, making it difficult to approach in numbers. Thus do we provide dividing our forces into two parties, one to distract and one to infiltrate. The diversionary force will become comprised of the Ishgardians, Gridanian, and Lominsan delegations. They will begin the construction of bridges to make the Telophoroid believe that we are marching upon the tower. Meanwhile, the best suited for our Alamegan, Ul'Dan, Eastern comrades will use a different method of ingress. Look here. The facility marked in red is the Enceladium, a vast magitech manufactory, in ruins now, of course. But the freight tunnel connecting to the erstwhile Imperial Palace remains intact. While the Telophoroid's attention is elsewhere, our infiltration force can use it to enter the tower undetected. Be aware, however, that the underground rail network remains very much operational. The Tempered are using it to bring supplies to the tower even now. If it can carry their material, it can carry us too, provided we sneak aboard unseen. The Scions will lead the infiltration party. Once inside, you must locate and dispatch Vandaniel and Xenos. Let's see, we will save the people of Garlemald and those who suffer the world over. I'll have my vengeance yet. It's time we ended this once and for all. I like that one. Not quite bloodthirsty, but getting there. There will be no more casualties of the Telophoroid's maniacal ambitions. How quickly can we enact this plan? Vandaniel made it quite clear that haste is a priority. Of paramount concern, even assuming he didn't name the tower Babel on a whim. I can't even remember, is it Babel or Babel? I want to say it's Babel. In Almon's time, it meant Gateway of the Gods. Zonda used it to refer to a void gate, but in this case, it almost certainly alludes to something altogether greater. The eldest and most powerful of primals. All the more reason to act now. The rest of the contingent is aware of the plan and are ready to move at a moment's notice. You are to proceed north to Forum Patents. Lisa's group will meet you up there. As ever, we are grateful for your foresight. This is perhaps the moment we've been waiting for. Spare no effort in your preparations. Check my gear real quick. My pants. What's my... I know one of my wrist pieces does not have materia. in it. Do I have a materia oh, I have a mender? I do need repair. Do we have a melder anywhere? Doesn't look like we do. Stop. Yep, gemstone traders, other thing, but no melders. All right. Right. Oh, using the claw. I believe my last location one is that. Yeah, 700 yalms north. Evelyn Bears. Da, 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 da. I'm going to attack you from him, probably. There. Yeah, that's the last of the Ether Currents. I'm just going to do this quest. I'll get the last of the flight quests, and I can at least fly in Garlemald. Yep, just the last quest. I might try using the group finder, because usually with other people it goes faster. But if I can't, because I am running DPS, we'll do support. Duty support. Alright. The way into the tunnels is clear. We've made sure of it. I wish you'd made sure to bring a coat instead. Then we better get. No, then we best get inside there before we freeze. Especially you. Oh, the shoe will be on the other foot once we're in. Believe you me, a good fight should warm us right up. Barely enough cloth to swaddle a newborn. Clearly you have spent too long around this feral dog of a Datharl. I like Sadu. Watch your tongue, fool. At least I feed it to the crows. We'll see who is a fool when you freeze to death. Expect me not to warm your ill-prepared hide. These furs are for myself and my Nama alone, should I be blessed to meet her this day. As if any woman of worth would wish to be warmed by you, little son. Should we find a warrior within, she will bask in my glorious flame. Stop, both of you. Save your fire for the enemy. As for extra furs, I have plenty to spare. As do we. Hello everyone, all set for battle I see. Yes, free of unnecessary encumbrances, if rather more susceptible to the cold. Let us review our strategy quickly, if you don't mind. Pippin's group has gone ahead into the... whatever. I'm not gonna try it. We are to meet them there. Wait until the Tempered's attention is drawn by our diversionary force, then we sneak into the train. Next stop, the Tower of Babel. If any, Tempered included, are injured, the Zela will tend to them. Your science must press on no matter what. We should avoid moving as a group until we're underground, so we'll need to make our way to the... again, wherever, and see you there. How far north we gotta go? Over there, okay. Little son? A glorious flame? Nay, I would have seen it if it were so. Fear not, no serious wounds have gone untreated, nor will I stand for being left behind while the rest of you rush headlong into danger, so you needn't bother suggesting it. Rena? Francina, the Scions are welcome to our spare furs as well, or you might mention that to Urianger. That's true. Besides Lise, he is the least dressed of all of us. Cold? Nay, I feel nary a thing. Nary a thing. Urianger, get some fur. Kokopuki! Pippin? Hail, good to see you. We heard that you collapsed, but were given only the most cursory explanation. I'm glad you've recovered, and quickly enough to take part in the operation at that. As you will have heard, we've secured the way in. Some few are to remain behind to keep an escape route clear. Our comrades from Linta's Tears will lead the way into the station. I'll join you soon. Down we go. I know I've been clicking. I haven't been reading. I've been muted. Sneezing. I hate sneezing. Okay. Our primary objective is, of course, Telophores' leaders. But should we be presented with an opportunity to vanquish Anima, we must seize it. If it is indeed the force behind the towers, destroying it would deliver our allies from the Telophores' reign of terror. We'll be taking care of Anima. And I, for one, would not see Garlean people manipulated any longer, be by a primal, Ascian, or anything else. Here, there's been enough of that. We came here to help the people of Garlemald, and that's what we're going to do together. Till the very end. The train should be along any moment now. Prepare to board, everyone. We'll see how long it takes. It's going to be for a standard group. If it's too long, we will do the duty support. Instead of being DPS, it can be varying. And in fact, it's 11 o'clock on a Friday night. Yeah, really, it's kind of a crapshoot on which one it's going to be. Alright, so let me see here. How long will the tower... we'll do this too. Join a party in progress as well. I want... battle. We're looking at an 8-minute average wait, so I might just go ahead and do... at that state, this situation... duty support. Yeah, we're looking at about 8 minutes. The problem's about being DPS. I haven't really leveled any of the healing classes or really tank classes. I'm not that good at tanking anyways. And for my healing class, I'm only decent at White Mage. I have a hard time with the Astrologian. I haven't really done much with the Scholar. And the shield of the what is Alpha now? Where are you? The Sage, I'm not quite good at either, so. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Since it's gonna be a good 8 to 10 minutes, it will just be faster to get in doing it this way. Alright, they recommend the Twins and Thancred. Like I said, it would be faster to run the dungeon with a group of people, because usually the gear is better as well as a little more fluid, but it's going to be almost 10 minutes. If we're lucky.
Now or never.
All right. Forgot to prep that before I started. Oh, hi everybody! Hi, Dr. Nick. We're gonna come. I'm gonna hold on to that. We're not gonna worry about enshrouding myself yet. Or say, fuck it, we're gonna do it anyways. Might as well be faster. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. I forgot to do it again. Damn it. Although I'm going to save that for the boss.
You cannot stop us!
Anchor, do your job. Alright, I was gonna use it. Actually, didn't take long to stock that up. Well, let's keep it up like that. Ow, excuse me. Barnabas! A hypertuned soldier, okay. I didn't do it again. Yeah, but you'd think I'd remember. Yeah. Oh, I don't remember how this one worked. Okay, positive, he pushes you away. Negative, he pulls you towards him. Okay. I can't remember how that one worked.
You cannot stop us!
But he does a lot of electrical charge stuff.
You underestimate me!
He's in a negative charge. Bring him in. Oh, everybody's negative charge. Okay.
You underestimate me!
It's not any better, so let's hold on to it. All right. Remember to do that. Banker, bring them all in here. Bigums! Da-da-dee-dee-doo-doo. All right, let's go into the H.R. Geiger style buildings.
You're mine!
Boss number 2. Lose. Okay, let's do that. Tancred, get in there and you should tag him. Thank you.
You're mine!
All right, yeah, where are everybody? This one's got the shrinkage and frog. I'll follow the group.
I have you now.
Excuse me, sorry. Oh, those hurt both times.
On guard.
Imperial breaches of Fending. For a glamour perspective. Yeah, typical. What are they comparatively? Not usable by me for actual usage. Alright, treasure chests, treasure coffers. Anything? No. Okay. This way. Well, then I think we have a trial after this. We'll see. I don't think that one's set for duty support. That one, I think that's be people. So that might make it to where we might stop the main quest at that point if I can't get into the trial tonight. Like I said, it's quarter after 11. I'd be surprised, even on a Friday. Oh yeah, this one. Or is there a trial, or is he just the main boss? I don't remember if it's a trial or just... Bye, Thinker. Yep, target the next person.
My turn.
Okay, I forgot to do it again. And for now, healer. Alright. Yeah, I thought he was actually a trial, but apparently he's just a final boss. Okay. That's it, because not the moon, the first trial. Hagrid? You're up, tank boy. Alright,
You cannot stop us!
shit, I was not in the right spot there.
You underestimate me! I have you now!
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Okay.
You underestimate me!
Yeah, I stood in the fire. You'd think I'd be smart enough, but I wasn't smart enough. You'd think I'd be smart enough, but no, I wasn't smart enough. And I'm gonna back up a little bit here. Go over here, that's everybody. Right here. Here's the first spot. Okay, everybody's coming up here. Oblivion.
Let's give them a shot.
Stop me!
I have you now.
Nope, I'll keep target on him. Whoop, nope, shit.
With heart and steel.
You're mine!
Almost down.
You're mine!
You cannot stop us!
There we go. Got him. Takes care of the towers. Dies. Imperial coat of casting and paladin gear. Okay.
Farewell, Varus. May the gods have mercy on your soul. Come. The other two await.
This madness ends here!
Oh, hush. This is the best part.
Enough!
Oh, mighty Zodiac! Awaken from your slumber and descend!
Some manner of magical defense?
Krile? But how?
The shackles that bind my adversary will not be so easily broken.
Hydaelyn! Feeble relic of a forgotten age! Hark! Victory is mine! No more ether. And I was so close. My lord, a slight change of plans. We shall travel to the moon and break this wretched barrier ourselves.
Whatever it takes.
What was that?
The final order issued by Anima to the Tempered Thralls. Should the Empire fall, the world must share her fate. Of course, Father lacked the conviction to give such a command. The abomination born of his flesh was but a puppet, and I the puppeteer.
You madman! You monster!
There's a funny joy in watching your flailing attempts to fight the inevitable. You're all going to die, and are powerless to prevent it. We really must be on our way. You're welcome to give chase, provided you are content to leave comrade and tempered alike to die screaming.
I have asked too much of this child. Tend to her. The last brand at Mare Lamentorum is yet unbroken. Zodiac remains bound. I have shifted the flow of ether and sent the enemy far from their destination. Now, I shall divert it once more. An ally awaits, and I will deliver you unto him. Seek his aid, restore the seal. Zodiac must not be set free.
The Tempered are running wild. Not only those at the tower, but those back at the camp. The others are doing their best to contain them, but the situation is growing beyond our control.
Leave them to die or give up the chase. Just like Fandaniel said.
Alright, let's see here. I'm the one Xeno wants. Only I can bring the end of this. Garland's fate is in your hands. I'm gonna do the first one because that's, I mean, it's true.
You're going alone?
For now.
You have our trust and our faith. I pray we have yours. Our friends in the Tempered need our help. We will save as many as we can, I swear.
Once we have matters well in hand, we'll join you on the moon. Until then, be careful. There's no telling what you'll find.
Alright. If all of the Tempered are affected, Euless and his comrades like put up quite the struggle. We'll find a way to save them. We must. I only pray we are not too late. In the meantime, may the 12 carry you to victory. And I can fly in Garlemald. Alright, to the moon! My apologies, I was lost in thought. This device is of Allagan design, which leads me to think I was right about Fandaniel. He is Amma. He's already told us he's Amma. In this situation, believe the man. No matter what he claims, he still has an attachment to the trappings of his past. Whether knowing this will make your path forward clearer, I cannot say, but bear it in mind. But let us turn to the task at hand. As Hydaelyn said, the flow of ether will transport you to Mare Lamentorium. We must hope this allies of hers can provide you with the necessary assistance to restore the seal before Xenos and Fandaniel arrive to stop you. It seems we are one step behind, but I have faith in you, faith that you'll make up the difference. Know that whatever awaits, our prayers are with you. Now go beyond the sky. Excuse me.
Long, long before Dalamud was forged to imprison an Elder Primal, the eldest of them all, savior of the star, was sealed within a moon of his own. Souls sacrificed to grant him life still slumber and dream of the day he and we will be made whole. Here he waits, in this cold, barren place, his cradle and his grave. Silent lamentations and prayers of hope echo soundlessly to a sundered star, adrift and alone.
You with me, Hydaelyn's champion. I'm getting the crystal first. I return. I must return. Why? Alright, let's see. Home. I want. I need. Fades away. You mustn't touch. In cerulean halls, find me. And I could just probably get on the mount, but I don't wanna. What a lovely couple. The other thing you can do instead of no steps echo through the looming spire save your own, but you nevertheless sense a presence above. Aren't they an adorable couple? Apologies, I have been preoccupied for quite some time and am out of practice at conversation. Ever since this moon was created by Hydaelyn, I have served as an integral part. I am the Watcher. I am responsible for the prisoner and the devices that hold him fast. Zodiark himself, a projection of the moon's core. Though rent asunder by Hydaelyn, he grows more powerful with every rejoining. 7 there have been, 7 too many. And yet, for all his servants' machinations, he remains incomplete. The fallen are beyond salvation. No attempt will be made to free Zodiark, not until he is whole once more. But someone has taken action. The shackles that hold him nearly shattered. 6 locks for his jail, great and grand. Gargantuan swords driven deep, brands to bind Zodiark forevermore. 5 were destroyed by his would-be liberator. One of these I have restored. I strive to mend the remaining 4, but my efforts are being impeded. Souls sacrificed to summon Zodiark, the manifestation consequence of the waning seal. They labor in opposition to my work. They must be expelled for the preservation of all. If keeping Zodiark imprisoned is the right thing to do, I will aid you. I will only resort to expelling them if all else fails. I'll just do the first one. What is right and good? Ask 1,000 souls and receive 1,000 answers. I offer none. I am the watcher and the jailer. I am not the judge. Know this. Hydaelyn commands the forces of stasis, and this moon is a product of such power. So long as Zodiark remains imprisoned in this place, no more sacrifices will be made in his name, nor will those souls rendered up in his name fade into oblivion. Go, meet with these wandering spirits. Do what you think is right. You must confront those lost souls, yes, but you need not expel them by might of arms. A feather touch, a firm word. Simple methods may send them away, faint echoes as they are. Where the strength and sentiment that drives them, however, emotions that do not fade even with the passage of centuries. And make haste. Though yet distant, unwelcome guests draw closer. I've done the jump with another character. I'm not doing it. We're going back down the ramp. Have fated souls of the dead. Yup. Oh, excuse me. Where? When? How long? Was it truly so long ago? We were happy, at peace with the star. We nurtured it, helped it grow, with our will, our creations. We were the star's beating heart, its life. Every soul a drop of blood flowing through its veins. To live, to learn, to create, to make better. The star flourished, as did we. Do you remember? As the whispers die, the final spirit fades. No shadows of time long lost remain around the drowning brand. Argus! Thanks, Argus. An unusually lustrous dog is gazing at you with what seems to be fond anticipation. It appears to be waiting for you to follow it. We're just going to have to run it because trying to keep up with Argus while mounted, we are going to bypass the dog. The dog. The dog silently regards the spirit that lurks near the brand. We and the star were fulfilled. Wanted for naught, mourned for naught. So why did it have to end? Back to the temperamental spirit. Mr. Grumpy. The final days taught us to fear a death forced upon us. The injustices of duties and dreams left unfulfilled. The grief of unexpected partings. Swift as darkness, cold as ash. Such tragedy, yet no catharsis. Such truth, yet no consolation. As the whispers die, the spirits fade. All is silent and still around the numbing brand. Argus. The lustrous dog is once again staring at you expectantly. And who are you to deny it? Follow and try not to fall behind. And Argus will wait for us. Where is nearest either current in comparison to us here? North. Okay. We'll get that later. Moon cacti. Very regal. The dog silently regards the shadow that lurks near the brand. Our old new friend? Coming in this one, I believe? I believe so. You'll find out. Anybody who hasn't seen this yet. Quick drink before we get going here. Ow. Our perfection came crumbling down. Such overwhelming despair. In that moment, we knew the end was nigh. Sorry, just needed to wet thy whistle. The faintest glimmer of hope remained. We gave our lives that others may live. We gave ourselves to Zodiark. Zodiark, our Lord and Savior. To forge our world anew. To live and love again. Become one with the star. Fill the earth and heaven with life. Birth paradise where fear is distant memory. Pardon me, but would you be so kind as to step aside? My old new friend. that unmistakable color. The soul of Azem. But not the friend I knew, I think. Nevertheless, you are you. So Emmett Silk meant for you to have it. You seem surprised. Why might that be? We meet again, Hythlodaeus. Again? I do not believe I have yet had the pleasure. My old new friend. Emmett Silk created a shade in my likeness. And not only me, but all of Amarot. How very like him. A slave to sentiment, even after an eternity. As you may have guessed, I am different from the shade you met before. No mere approximation, but the original. A soul sacrificed to Zodiark. We remember in vivid detail the events leading to our purgatory. The plans and plots for our resurrection, Eidolon's intervention, and Zodiark's and the stars' final fate. And then we drifted in a waking dream, our minds stepping in fog, until you came. I know not what your friends intend for Zodiark or the future of the star. Nevertheless, in you I placed my trust and faith. In you I choose to believe, as Emmett Silk did. Believe in yourself, and all will be well. More new arrivals. Though, Van Daniel. That color I know. Another I do not. An unfamiliar but fearsome being. I have kept you from your duty. By way of apology, I will ensure that the shades hinder you no more. Protect the final brand. Fare you well, my new old friend. So, spoiler for those who haven't watched or played up to this point on that. From Shadowbringers, it is shown that we are the sundered soul of Azem. We occupy the 14th seat of the convocation. Argus! The dog growls, agitated. Let's see. We must protect the brand. Come on, boy, or cry havoc and let's slip the dog of war. That's you, by the way. I like that one. The dog nudges you with its nose. You get the feeling it wants to help you. Hop on. Yes, we are riding Argus. Ride the puppers. Oh. It's raining again. I'm not complaining.
In the nick of time to savor the crowning triumph. Unbound and free at last. Arise, Zodiac! Deprived of heart and will by the loss of dearest Elidibus. A creature of pure instinct, wanting for guidance. But powerful, oh so powerful. More so with every passing moment. Such potential, even in this incomplete state. Still the savior who delivered a world from certain doom.
So, here we stand. You know my intent. Consume the god, then the world. Stoke your fury to a raging inferno, and dance among the ashes. Or perhaps you would face me here and now. A lesser but welcome amusement. Yes, a taste to whet the appetite.
Reaper versus Reaper. Ad break about 3 minutes.
But might I ask that you postpone the slaughter until I've said my piece? I promise I will be brief. Do you remember when I told you that I wanted to die? And take everyone with me? I meant it.
We are the savior. We are the guardian, the keeper of natural order. We are the martyr, the bestower of new beginnings. We are insane!
Such lofty aspirations! And what sweet irony that the world's saviors will become the agents of its destruction!
It cannot end this way. We must return and be made whole. We are the will of the star, now and forever. For the greater good, for the sake of the world.
Wrong! Lies and delusion! The dead have no power over me. You will be silent. Silent as the grave!
No more, we beg of you. The star must endure. My dual.
Believe and walk in faith. Let the light of your soul shine for all to see.
My new old friend.
Not quite the outcome you'd imagined, but a fitting one nonetheless. Don't you think so, Hades?
Hello, Zodiac.
All I craved and more. Boundless power. Mine to command. I had intended to pit my fractured divinity against Xenos. But a more tempting option presents itself. The greatest obstacle to my ambition. You will trouble me no longer.
Alright, so it is midnight. I don't think I'm getting this done tonight. Ugh. Just due to the fact that, well, it's a midnight. And I'm playing DPS. We'll see how long it will take. And depending on how long, maybe we'll try it. If not, we will try it later. About 9. I don't remember how this one went. Do I want to wait for the 9 minutes, or we just want to probably call it? yeah, what we'll do is we will go ahead and call that. We're not going to worry about it tonight. We'll do it sometime later, earlier in the day, in the daytime. Just because, like I said, I'm not going to get it tonight. So what we'll do, and we're going on, let's see, if we take out the West Room and put in the Weef to bed, we've been at this for 3 hours, just over 3 hours. About 3 hours, 15 minutes, actually. And then we had our 4.5, almost 5 hours earlier today. So we've been streaming with the 2-hour break in there for not including the 2-hour break for dinner. Been streaming for 8 hours today. I think we'll go ahead and call it. Now, let me go and see who is on that we can raid. Let's go ahead and shut that down. And I want to thank you guys for being here. This needs to update. Oh, excuse me. I appreciate you guys being here for Final Fantasy Friday. Both Final Fantasy VII Remake and 14. We're hitting about here. The 1/3 point of Endwalker primary. Let's see here. Who we got? Anybody on? Like I said, it's gonna. Let's see, Kung Fu Fruit Cup is on, so she's playing Final Fantasy as well. We can always raid Kumi, playing American Truck Simulator, that insane owl, I believe. Or Bird of Prey, I don't know. She's a weird YouTuber. She's a little on the cookie side. Let's see here. Let's see, who is on? Let's see. I'm trying to find someone. Like I said, kind of like how hard it is to get the play. Hard to find someone to raid. Not a lot of people on this time of night. Let's see, a few people on playing Pal World. The Impa's been on. She's been on for about 2 hours. She's still trying her hand at Hollow Knight. Let's try something different then. I haven't seen anybody in a while. Okay, so as I'm still trying to figure out someone we can raid here, the current plan for the weekend or the following week of streams tomorrow. I do not have D&D, so there will be a stream sometime tomorrow afternoon. Sunday, again streaming. Again, I don't know what we're going to play. Whatever sounds good. That's kind of point I've been to variety. I do try to keep a little bit of a schedule, but it doesn't always work out that way. But we'll play something, stream something tomorrow since I don't have D&D. Sunday, I'm going to keep trying. I still have not gotten Uplay to recognize my controller. One day it just decided I don't recognize it and it won't read it again. even though it works fine. We were using it for Final Fantasy VII earlier. So if I can't get back into Assassin's Creed Revelations on Sunday, we're still gonna play something. Monday, I don't know what plan, but again, late afternoon stream. Tuesday is going to be we are going to play nothing as of right now, because Tuesdays are currently non-stream days. And let's see, Wednesday, I'm going to keep trying to get, if one of things work out, I'm going to try and get back into Soul Hacker 2. We still need to get into it. It's more of a grind. We're kind of the grindy point, starting at the grindy point of it, of just leveling everything up. Thursday, no planned stream, typical for Thursdays. Friday, probably going to do some more Final Fantasy, be it 14 or 7 remake. And that's the current schedule for the week. If I change and I do stream on Tuesday and Thursday, keep an eye on the Discord or the Blue Sky account to see when I go live, or if you happen to be on Twitch and you see, oh look, the Wizard's gone live. There's what it is. As right now, I don't expect any of that, so. We'll go ahead and raid Kung Fu Fruit Cup. We've she is Bird. I believe she's Bird's partner, actually. She's currently, looks like she's doing the. Yeah, she's doing is it Xanu? Might be. Crystal Tower race is what she's going through right now. She looks like she's finishing up a Realm Reborn. So, if you guys can join me for a raid for Kung Fu Fruit Cup, that would be great. If you cannot, no biggie. Go do you. Go take care of whatever you need to do. You are under no obligations to stick around. I would appreciate it, but you're under no obligations. So thank you guys for being here. And I will see everybody, hopefully, tomorrow.